everyone, welcome to Sweet Boutique by Aditi. This is Aditi Garware and today I am going to share one of the most asked recipe, and that is eggless chocolate brownies. Yes, you heard it right, that is eggless. So this is my go-to recipe and I'm sure after watching this video, even this is going to be your go-to recipe. It is eggless, yummy and absolutely amazing. Let's go and let's make some eggless chocolate brownies. So let's begin. So I have melted some chocolate over here and this has been done on a double boiler. You can also do it in a microwave, maybe 20-30 second shots given to the chocolate. Also you can use either a dark compound or a dark couverture chocolate, that's pure chocolate. And now I am going to use some melted butter. Let's get going. And I'm going to give this a good stir. Make sure that you mix this well. So once we have the chocolate and the butter ready, so now let's just grab some caster sugar. So I'm adding caster sugar to this mixture and then I'm going to add some condensed milk. So this is already sweetened. Let's use a whisk and give it a good stir. So this is the consistency that I'm looking at. You can see it's flowy. Now I'm going to sift some maida. It's always good to sift your dry ingredients. So just use a sifter and we can just sift some maida. It gives good aeration to your product. So now I'm going to add some baking powder to this. You can add the baking powder with the maida and sift it together as well. Make sure you do not over whisk this and you do not need a hand beater for this. So just a small whisk and you're all good to go. So you get a paste-like consistency and now we are going to add our liquid ingredients. That is the milk. So you can use full fat milk and that will give you really good taste. So I'm going to whisk this again. Yes, it can get a little messy, but you know, it's the sweet mess that I always say. And now I'm going to add water and keep on whisking it. So at the end, I'm going to add my vanilla essence. This is clear vanilla. You can use any essence of your choice and that will give a beautiful hint to your brownies. So just a final whisk. So you get this beautiful smooth and silky batter. So one tip I would like to give all the bakers out there is always measure your ingredients prior, okay? At the end, don't run for ingredients because what is going to happen is the baking powder is going to start reacting with your ingredients. And also, if your ingredients are not at room temperature, there might be slight curdle in your batter, but don't worry at all. You can just use some liquid ingredients like milk and like water and you can just add it up and then yeah, you have a beautiful batter ready. Now we have a smooth and silky batter ready. Now let's pour it in our tin. So I am using a square tin over here and I have lined it with baking paper. I would prefer lining my cake tins instead of greasing and dusting it so that I get these beautiful smooth sides and they really are beautiful and very soft. They don't caramelize from the sides when you use a beautiful baking paper. So let's go. So just pour in the batter. And now we have to level this out. So once the leveling is done, I am going to add some generous amount of walnuts. I love walnuts. Of course, toasting would always give a beautiful flavor to it. So once you're done with this, now we are going to bake the brownies. Here's a small tip that I would like to give you all. Always preheat your oven before baking. So be it your brownies or cakes or breads, anything, always preheat your oven. I always preheat my oven at the same temperature at which I'm going to bake. So today I am going to bake the brownies at 170 degrees and for approximately 30 minutes. So let's go and let's bake some yummy brownies. And yeah, there it goes. And I'm super excited to see the results. Are you? So now 30 minutes are done and it's brownies time. Let's see how they look. Oh my God, this looks delicious. This looks so good. So you have a beautiful flat top, you have the walnuts out there, and I really can't wait to plate these. So before plating, one thing is very important. You always cool your baked product. So cool it and then you go in for cutting it. Otherwise, the brownies will crumble. So let's cool this first and then we'll cut them into pieces. So these brownies are completely cooled. I have cooled them at room temperature. But if you wish to relish them immediately, then you can pop these in the refrigerator and just maybe 30 minutes, that's good enough. Take them out, cut it and enjoy it. Let's demold these. So I usually hold the baking paper, that gives me a good grip, and just take these out. So my life becomes very easy because I have cooled these. This looks so good and the cuts are also clean because I have cooled my brownies really well. This is so smooth and you can see how the cake crumbs are, and the cut is also so clean. So I cannot resist this and I'm going for it. This is really good, okay? And I think you guys should try this out. And for more such recipes, do like, share, subscribe to my channel and drop in the comments which recipe would you like to see next. And I can't wait to share my knowledge with you. Signing off, this is Aditi.